Sailing vessel Elegantsea, and it's February 2021. I'll explain about our dinghy. Our dinghy with our Honda 9.9 horsepower outboard motor is on the stern of it. And this what I'm talking about here is that you can see we're motor sailing. We're going from Costa Camati over to Tenacatita. Well, we're going to tack here in a second. Well, we're not really sailing. We're motor sailing. Just got the main up. Not much wind. And there's a little wave action. We tried to leave in the morning right now because the afternoon it's supposed to be like 25 knots this afternoon, and so we don't want to get bounced around too much because we haven't done this much with the outboard motor still on. So we tacked, and you can see it. We've got some waves going. So the idea is the outboard's here up on the Davits, the island Davits, and we have a lock that goes around a couple cleats. I don't know if you can see them down there. And that's kind of a safety issue that, well, for one, to keep pirates away, but still not really the main issue with the lock right now. In case the line would break or something would happen, the lock will, on those cleats, will hold it up onto the davits. And we have an extra strap here, and the other one's going the other way as an X to hold the davits, just as an extra precaution. In case we get into a lot of heeling. Now, when we went down to Sailfest and stuff a couple of years ago, whenever last year, I don't think, no, it was like 5 years ago when last year we were there, but we were sailing one time down there, and I think the parade, and we had the motor on it, and we didn't have any problems. But I think we had these straps on. I put them on. So, and we also have these black straps just to keep the dinghy from going side to side and flying around. And they're a little loose now, but it's in the morning still, so the sun hasn't totally heated up the dinghy and expanded it. And then we have a strap on the front there to keep the dinghy tight, and one over here on the rear to keep the dinghy tight. Keep the dinghy tight up against the davits. I mean, there's not much going on. It's easy to unclip them and drop the dinghy once we get there. And so, because this season we've been staying around Bar di Navidad and going to Tenacatita, Costa Camati, probably head over to the aquarium and a Bar Lagoon. So, that's pretty much it. And we don't want to be putting the motor on and off the dinghy all the time. So when you get into some seas, there's not much of these seas here, but you get in a little bit of bouncy around sea. It adds up that outboard motor adds a lot of weight to the back of the dinghy. I'm not sure how much it weighs. I think it's like 80 pounds or something. The Hondas are overbuilt. They're a good motor, and we do have a soft bottom dinghy. It's an Achilles 10'2", I think it is. LSI maybe, and soft bottom, so that saves a lot of weight. And so we got a little extra. We got some extra weight for the outboard. I mean, the davits will hold it fine. It's just that we don't want to have too much weight on the back of the boat. I mean, we already got a ton of it already with the wind generator and all the other stuff that we got going on the boat just because we're cruisers. Anyway, fishing boat, little panga fishing boat out here, and another one over there too. There's a lot of fish going on. A lot of birds been diving. We've seen a lot of porpoises. The other day we saw a lot of whale shows. So anyway, yeah, a little rolly out here now, but you get the idea. What's happening? Okay, all we can see on the side.